Everybody that's anybody in the music business performed live from Studio A.
It's Columbus radio at its finest.
They like it. That's where the support comes from.
I love WCBE, and I can't imagine Columbus without it.
Start off with Ricky. Yes, indeed.
So tell us a little bit about this one, Ricky, before you get going.
Okay. So this song's called Wild, Wild, Wild. It's one of the first singles I've put out from my forthcoming record. We'll play it with the band tonight, but right now I'll just do it acoustic for you.
Here we go.
Catch your scent, I'm a feline in heat, climbing over your fence, looking for something to eat. I'm a reckless cat living in the street. You could take me home, but don't try to tame me. We could get along like a song in a sweet dream. When the sun's heading west, I'll be out on the prowl. Got my tiger's eyes on you, nothing slowing me down. It's a real son of a bitch when you're not around. You could take me home, but don't try to tame me. We could get along like a song in a sweet dream. Baby, leave
joining us live from Studio A. It's Aaron Lee Tasjan and friends, and Aaron's our MC of the session, if you will. He's gonna
P.T. Barnum of the operation.
He is gonna do a full set tonight, an Aaron Lee Tasjan set, and kind of doing an in the round thing this afternoon, and everybody will be sharing their music and back and forth with each other, right? To kind of share the love. And how did this concept come to be? Were you in Nashville back at home? I mean, home is here, right? But
yes,
now based in Nashville for quite some time now.
Yeah.
Were you just hanging out and said, let's call on some friends and head out on the road?
I think so. It struck me that we're living in a time where I think it's easy sometimes in our lives to feel isolated, and it also struck me that so many of my favorite little moments in life have come out of some sort of collaborative effort. And I just thought, at a time when it does feel easy to be a little weary of the world, being together with your friends, making music, celebrating, the themes that are in these songs are so cool. Everybody's singing stuff that I personally really relate to, that feels very empowering to me as a human being. And so just kind of coming together, in these times to spread a message of community and joy. Because I think, the only victory that anyone could ever have over us as people is if they took the joy in our life away. If they found a way to make it so that we didn't feel comfortable or natural expressing that, because it is a very human quality. And I think we're kind of a big old train of love that's just rolling down the track, rallying against all of that, and it just feels like the right thing to be doing right now.
And I love how I've read, you create the music for the community you want to be surrounded.
Yeah.
by, right?
Well, I think community is such a powerful force, and I've heard many people say this. I was loved into the person my community loved me into,
Nice.
and I really relate to that, and I feel that way about these folks. They make me better on stage every night, and when I get to play their songs, I'm learning more about songwriting, and I'm becoming a better songwriter in the process. So it's a really neat thing to experience as a musician. We got a lot of great compliments last night from the audience in Lexington about how cool and different the format was. So it seems like people are digging it so far.
That's awesome. And we're digging it right now here live from Studio A, live on Facebook and YouTube. It's Aaron Lee Tasjan and friends. And do a brief intro on your friend Jeff here.
Yeah, Jeff is one of my faves. He hails from the hills of Marshall, North Carolina these days, and just a really powerful, interesting songwriter and tremendous musician. Very, very thrilled to have him here. And I believe you're going to sing your song Hurricanes for us, yeah?
Yes.
So you want to speak? Is this coming out soon, or it's already?
Well, it's about to be out right here.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll take that.
Yeah.
Out of his mouth.
All the songs I'm bringing to the table here are like very new, and I don't have any agenda for them.
All right, just creating some good stuff for us.
Yeah. This one came out of the hurricane that washed our sweet little town away, and I kind of wove some other imagery in it that is just about things kind of disappearing and reappearing. And
very nice.
Yeah.
All right, it's Jeff Ratner singing this new song.
Hurricanes.
A little debut here.
Yeah. Cool. I'd like to see her smile again, the way she did before the end. Before the hurricane came in. And as a hurricane took wind, soft as a pelican back then. I'd like to not be so insane. Though rise or rain, I can't begin. No cure for a hurricane, my friend, nah, nah. It's been one spinning weather vane all since this hurricane. Curious if a storm restores something. It's strange how hurt the love we face. If I were Abel, who was Cain? Exchanging blows with hurricane. Reoccurring hurricane. Turn, 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 turn. I'll love to see her smile once more, the way she did before.
Very nice. That is Jeff Ratner with a brand new song. You heard it first here on WCBE.
Brand spanking shiny new. Yeah.
Very nice. And Jeff, you may have seen him on stage here in Columbus with Langhorne Slim, right?
Yes.
Didn't you worked with Langhorne?
I've played in Columbus with Langhorne a bunch, and
You got to talk on the mic.
oh yeah, this is the microphone. Yeah, I've played here a bunch with Langhorne and some other buds over the years.
Very cool.
I've played here with Aaron. And,
Well, thank you for sharing that song, too. I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to hearing more.
Cool,
Once
yeah,
you get it
thank
out. And Aaron Lee Tasja and friends this afternoon, and they're doing a tour with this concept. And tonight's the show at Natalie's, 7 o'clock doors, 8 o'clock show. And caller number 3 right now wins our first pair of tickets at 614-821-9223. Aaron was here about a year ago and many times before that. So
Yes.
happy to have him back. And his Stellar Evolution came out last April, so that's already been almost a year.
I know, it's hard to believe that. It's so crazy.
Yeah, so we're glad to have you back. And last but not least, this afternoon, Bobby Bear Jr., which, some folks might recognize that name. You've been around music for, your entire life, right?
Yeah.
And tell us about growing up with your dad and where the music started for you.
He's from Ironton, Ohio,
And so
and
there's that little
he has
connection.
done a lot of recordings, in Ohio. And yeah, I grew up in the biz. It's kind of wonderful.
So what's latest for you coming up and coming out into the world? I know you're busy all the time with other folks.
My band, I'm in a band called Guided by Voices for the last 9 years, and we put out a record 2 weeks ago called Universe Room, and I think it's the best thing we've ever done in
really
this
good.
lineup.
Oh, cool.
And I think it's really good.
Really
All
good.
right.
And today we announced my dad's 90th birthday is April 7th, and we're going to do a whole week of shows in Nashville. We're starting it on his actual birthday, Monday the 7th, at the Basement East, with a bunch of friends and people who love my dad doing all of his hits and songs he wrote. And then I'm doing the Bluebird one night, and then we're doing the Country Music Hall of Fame acoustic in the round also. But the show on the 7th, tickets go on sale today, I think.
Cool. Well, busy with everybody.
Yeah.
Well, to talk about, I'm sure growing up 8 or 9, you didn't know there were famous people in your house or around you.
I mean,
Did you know? I mean, when
when we went and had Christmas at Johnny
Besides your dad.
Cash's house, I knew that was cool. And George Jones and Tammy Wynette lived next door for a while, and I sang a song with my dad in '74, so I was out there performing and around everybody back then.
So cool.
I got to share a Coca-Cola with Tanya Tucker when she and I were opening up for Dottie West at a theme park, man.
Come on.
That's so cool.
Good stuff.
Yeah, great memories. I guess the list could go on and on. I'm sure for that, but it's a treat to have you here, to have you all here, and happy to have our friends Erica Blynn, Ricky, and Aaron Lee Tasjan back. And congratulations on everything that's going on with you, and just love the success.
Thanks, Maggie.
For you. And
y'all have been tremendous supporters of us. We really, really appreciate it. We love WCBE.
We love you. And we'll do another ticket giveaway after this last song. Bobby Bear Jr., what are you going to take us out with?
This is called Don't Wanna Know. There's a calmness in the way you ask. I don't wanna know. I don't wanna know. There's a baby crying in your lap. Don't wanna know. Don't wanna know. You keep looking out the door, and I keep staring at the floor. I saw the message that you wrote. I wish you didn't know. Didn't wanna know. Georgia's too far from home. Oh, baby, please don't go. Ah, please don't go. We got all the hurt you need right here, little Tennessee. Our baby thinks you live in a phone. Says you left home. He just don't know. There's slobber all over your photos. He just don't know. He just don't know. Please come back to Tennessee. Second best is good enough for